If you don't know the right technique, you might never return from the shadow of death, emerging without a scratch. See you next time. Hurry. You're awake, lazy bug. Looks like you had a nice dream. How was it? Did you dream of me? Everyone could be lying on Penacony. Does that include the family? Apart from my duty, I also have some personal pursuit. This way, darling. I know you're more sensitive to memoria, thus more easily affected by the dreamscape than others. This is also why I have to accompany you. I shall use my methods to relieve you. Don't worry, as your companions are safe. I had both of them each give me a trinket before I entered the dream. This will allow me to feel their presence in the memory zone. Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine. I don't recommend that. Her mental state is unstable, so we have to avoid any rough traversal methods like just now. Don't worry, I'll do something about it. Let me stack the dream bubbles to give everyone a nice soft landing. Okay. Careful.
A Galaxy Ranger and a Memo Keeper. Leave now and nobody gets hurt.
Leave the dance stage to them, my dear. My. You look like a small injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist. I admit I made a transaction with that gentleman to bring you before him, but this is also a safe place. He needs you. It's essential if we want to reclaim Penacony. Recognizing his immense potential and the invaluable memories he can help me gather, I opted to join forces with him. In Penacony, everyone may be lying, and yes, that includes me. I can't deny this, nor do I seek forgiveness, but do you still remember? I said, I have faith in your potential, and that's not a lie. No. In fact, I should say she's hiding everything from us. It was an unexpected finding from an earlier encounter. With regards to the Annihilation Gang, I can also prove that what Aventurine said was the truth. That's why, during this golden soiree, she is the dance's centerpiece. I will protect you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure you're safely returned to your companions for the truth, and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices. It is the right choice. Follow your heart, and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no Memo Keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all. There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is... Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape. Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead. Luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened! Thank you, Miss Black Swan!
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Of course not. But you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intentions. Well, not when you are around, anyway. Allow me to introduce him to you. This is Boot Hill, a Galaxy Ranger. During our pursuit of a certain person, we crossed paths and just so happened to uncover a shocking plot being concocted by Mr. Sunday. Which is why we sought you out, to help the Astral Express save the world together. How adorable. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course. Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it? I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune. How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived. But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced, yet within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the 2 victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you? The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story. This is not the fatal variable in your adventure. Take your time and think it through. Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment.
Wait and see, even I might blank out. You other side.
What are you afraid of? Relax. This is just a dreamscape. Life is a winding labyrinth, with memories our sole companions. People believe they're facing the present and the future, yet fail to realize we're all moving toward the past. Memories are different. There's more than one destiny to choose from. The road ahead is visible. Open your eyes and face your fears. How else will you find the answer? There might be death. Or another price to pay. But fear not. Unless I erase them, you won't forget.
With a warm smile, she patiently absorbs the words of others, entering their memories to seize the information she requires. Driven in her pursuit of unique memories, her motivations are nevertheless difficult to glean. Meet the star of today's Keeping Up with Star Rail, Black Swan! Black Swan is a wind-type character following the path of nihility. This mysterious and elegant soothsayer excels in harnessing the power of the remembrance to manipulate her enemies' destinies.
Whoa, amazing!
When using her basic attack, Black Swan deals wind damage to the target enemy based on her attack, with a chance to inflict the attack target with one stack of Arcana. It's...
Fantastic. Just what I needed. Being able to explain complex topics is what you excel at, Albert.
That's right! When using her skill, Black Swan deals wind damage based on her attack to the target enemy and adjacent targets. There's also a chance to inflict each enemy with one stack of Arcana and a chance of reducing their defense for a set number of turns.
Oh, look at her, the mastermind of odds, treating combat like a simple card trick. She's really... awesome.
During exploration, when Black Swan uses her technique and enters combat, Arcana will be repeatedly judged to determine whether or not they'll be inflicted again. This is repeated until it fails. The chance of re-inflicting Arcana reduces with each application.
Needs to do a little fortune-telling before the fight, does she? Should we crown her the Queen of Foresight? Or just a buzzkill afraid of a little surprise?
It's the memories that cause pain which are the most formidable weapons. When using her ultimate, Black Swan inflicts Epiphany upon all enemies for a set number of turns, and deals wind damage to them based on her own attack.
To self. Induce memory loss in self before next meeting with Black Swan.
Oh, seems like Miss Black Swan has run into trouble. Or perhaps she knew it was coming all along.
Ooh, fight! Fight!
We see Black Swan use her skill, effectively using her traces to ensnare the enemy with several stacks of Arcana, simultaneously weakening their defense.
Memories can deceive, but memories never lie. It wasn't easy getting this memory bubble here. Not going to take a closer look?
They're dead.
As though they never even existed.
We learned all kinds of things about Acheron, and while I've got you, looking at the year ahead, any chance I can get rich and retire early?
That's easy. Wait one moment. About your hopes for the future, I recommend taking a nap. It might happen in your dreams.
Oh, nap. I can hardly take a...
Let's make an exchange, shall we? An exchange of memories. I dreamed of a ray of light, of a crystal chalice. The light that shone from that crystal spoke to me. Listen to the parable of the stars. The nameless one, the pathless one, arrived from the edge of the wilderness, clad in stellar radiance. Go now, march unwaveringly into solar wind. At the end, you will return to my embrace, but march towards the light. Yet that light began to burn, piercing through the clouds as a golden death. Towers crumbled, and the people fled, for the sun was soon to set and meet with vicious destruction. But be not dismayed, O child of the world. The Luck's arrow will descend to purge the wicked abominations. You must follow the traces left behind in the storm's wake. The Celestial One guards their secrets, plotting out the roots that connect all things. But they are silent, like a shroud of mist at the center of the universe. Listen to the silence, and you will know where the stars are resting. Let your staff strike the earth, they say. Once and again. The tender sprouts will grow to the sky, and the dew that falls from their branches will rid you of sickness and poison. Blindfold your eyes, they say, that the approaching darkness may strike no fear in you. Let it not burden your soul, nor numb your stride. Push open the majestic gates, they say, and lift up the tablets of lapis. Read them aloud. Let the fire that forged the bricks and the ones that laid the walls' foundations be known. Then they say, "Oh, you who have reached the end, enter into the paradise that envelops all. Join this great choir and feast. Listen to the beating of billions upon billions of hearts, holding you in their embrace." Look upon the courtesan's extravagance, the mariner's intemperance. Listen to the infant in the mirror, the waves as they enter the dream, the tipping of the balance, the shapeless prince, and finally, measure the world against yourself and take all such things to heart. This is the path you should walk, they say. Machiavelli, depart once more. Machiavelli. Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. Should you choose the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. A dazzling item. Are you looking for its owner? Allow me to divine, using your memories as a medium.
from? Let's go find out.
The truth does not lie. Neither do memories. Predestined paths have already converged. She has arrived.
Excuse me, has anyone found a makeup mirror? Thank you. I was looking for it for so long.
That menacing infernal fire absorbed by the vast, profound sea. And that sea surprisingly dwells on. The remembrance is no different than the sea. Never gaze upon its surface on a starless night. Waiting for someone. Then, how about a dance? My gaze has lingered on her for quite a while. And tonight I initiate our first engagement. A Galaxy Ranger, as mysterious as the rumors suggest. A blend of nobility and reticence. Yet, in this nocturnal hunt, the Ranger is not the only one who hunts. At this distance, you're more enchanting than you seem. Without a doubt, she seeks the Watchmaker's legacy. In this game, everyone lies. But memories do not. Just keeps on getting better, doesn't it? Everyone has a past, and the past shapes the present. Some people hold on to memories, while others are haunted by them, unable to escape. That is why I took action. I want to know what she is. Many were drawn to this feast. The IPC, the Garden of Recollection, fools, the Nameless, and the Annihilation Gang. They should have been present, but Duke Inferno is dead. He and his children won't be attending. What have you done? Beautiful Rain.
Who are the Annihilation Gang?
My gaze has lingered on her for quite a while, and tonight is our final engagement. The Galaxy Ranger? No. I've made a grave mistake. Everyone has a past, but for some, their past is a silent abyss, filled with those who drowned in it.